Hey everybody, it's me, JMO, and this is a little different format for Mountain Dew Monday. We'll get back to the live videos next week. We may alternate. Live one week, recorded the next. And recorded may be the option for weeks where it's a holiday or something like that. It might be the primary option for when it's a holiday. But today I'm going to discuss a couple of different things. A couple of the major news stories that have been going on in the news of late. Of course, everybody knows about the election. My feelings on it, I did not vote for Donald Trump. My vote was for Clinton, for better or for worse. She may have mishandled emails, but on the other hand, you got Trump saying all this stuff about different groups, minorities, women, the disabled, you name it. All this inflammatory stuff that Trump said, to me, showed that he had the temperament that maybe isn't fit for public office. Having said that, since he got elected, he has looked more presidential. He's taken a little bit more of a less radical tone, it's been less rhetorical, and that I can get behind. This is the Trump that I really would have liked to have seen throughout this contest, and he's already showing signs of pulling back on some of his positions, or at least he's shown some tendencies towards that. For example, he said that he might consider keeping a couple provisions of Obamacare, such as the provision that forbids insurers from denying folks with pre-existing conditions, such as myself, which is a major issue. That in and of itself lets me feel a little better about the fact that we voted for Donald Trump. That said, I'm not 100% sold on it. We'll have to see. For better or for worse, he is the president, and I guess I just have to live with it. The other major story that, at least in my area, was the Tenzing trial that ended with a mistrial over the weekend. This past Saturday, a jury of 12 people, mostly white, but 2 African Americans, voted. They couldn't come to an agreement in the Tenzing murder trial. Of course, Tenzing charged with murder and voluntary manslaughter in the death of an African American motorist, Samuel DuBose, in Cincinnati not this past July, but in July of 2015. My feeling on it is that Tenzing is guilty. Tenzing is guilty of murder. That should have been the charge. I can see why Dieters, that is Joe Dieters, would have gone ahead and tried to get a voluntary manslaughter charge as well. Just in case the murder charge didn't stick for some reason, he wanted to make sure he got him on something. And again, it is my opinion, based on what I've seen, that there is enough evidence for a murder conviction. Obviously, the jury couldn't agree on that, and so we're looking at a possible retrial. A lot of people say it should be a probable retrial, or it should be a retrial, and I agree with it, because, justice has to be served in this. Justice has got to be served in this, and I am a man who, I'm a white male, okay? And even I can't excuse Ray Tenzing for murder. So, and don't get me wrong, I support the police. I am for police. To a point. There comes a point where there's abuse of power, abuse of authority. And at that point, then I start thinking, okay, you've gone too far. You need to be accountable. And Ray Tenzing definitely needs to be held accountable for his actions that caused the death of Samuel DuBose. So, count me among those people hoping for a retrial and hoping for a conviction on a murder charge in the next trial, assuming it happens. Joe Dieters has a couple weeks to decide, and hopefully he makes the right call. Or at least makes the call that will allow him to get justice for the family of Samuel DuBose. As a side note, on my personal Twitter account, I did note a couple of times that no matter what the verdict came out to be, I wanted peace. I want peaceful protest. Protesting is fine. Destruction of property is not. And I have always held that belief that you should not destroy property just because you're facing an injustice. And I stand by that. So I'm hoping that peaceful protesting does continue down the line. And we'll see what happens from this point forward. So those are the two major news events that are going on. In other not so major news, you'll note that this is the second video of the day today. The video released at 4 o'clock this afternoon is of the Boston trip vlog. Quick little vlog. I didn't film as much as I would have liked, but I got enough footage that I thought I could throw together a little bit of something to talk about my experience and to show my experience during the weekend of Halloween 2016 in Boston, Massachusetts. And it was mission accomplished. I got enough, but next time I do an adventure vlog, I certainly hope to do a lot more video, a lot more filming of things during the as I put it together. But anyway, what else do I want to talk about? There's really not much else to say. So I think I'm going to wrap this little Mountain Dew Monday episode up here. Again, going forward, we're going to try to do mostly live, but there may be a few weeks where I opt to do a recorded version of Mountain Dew Monday. So that's it for me. I'm Jeremy Moses. Thank you as always for watching and listening, and I hope to see you right back here in the very, very near future. Until then, take care, everybody. Follow me on Twitter at JeremyMoses85, and you'll be notified when I go live for the next Mountain Dew Monday. Until then, take care. See you soon.